Did you know that for the last couple of weeks, many banks have already been accepting PPP loan forgiveness applications? But in our experience, they're making the process super hard and almost impossible to do. That's what we're going to talk about in this video and a solution to this problem. Hello from Freedomtax Accounting. We are an accounting firm where we have been providing quality tax and accounting services now for over 20 years. If you're new to this channel, we provide the best tax and accounting strategies for small business owners to help them achieve their financial goals. Although for the last couple of months, we have been concentrating in providing information regarding the PPP and EIDL loan programs. Now today is November 5th, and we always emphasize the date that we record any video relating to the PPP program because this program has been constantly changing. So there may be things we discuss in this video that can change as soon as tomorrow. That's the importance of subscribing to our channel. That way you're always up to date with the most current and correct information regarding these PPP loans. Now, what will we talk about in this video? We're going to share our experience that we have had for the last 3 weeks trying to do PPP forgiveness applications with several banks. And at the end of the video, we are going to give you the solution and our recommendation on how to move forward with the PPP forgiveness process. Now, basically, this is how we feel right now with the banks, and not every bank, but most banks. We're really frustrated because they are making this process of PPP forgiveness very, very, very hard. And it's almost frustrating to do a PPP forgiveness application with the banks right now. Okay, so that's basically how we feel. But let's do a recap. How did we get to this point? So basically, did you know that the SBA opened the PPP forgiveness portal to the banks all the way back since August 8th? But they were telling us, or the business owners, don't apply for forgiveness yet because we are still waiting on guidance from the SBA. Then later on, the bank started sending emails to business owners telling them to start the PPP forgiveness process, and they send them a nice email telling them, please start your PPP forgiveness. Go to this link to start the process. The problem was that when you went to the link and you went into the portal, it had a message saying you basically have to wait until the end of your 24-week covered period, or that they weren't ready to start accepting PPP loan forgiveness applications. Now, once again, this is not every bank, but I would say most of the banks in our experience that we have had the last couple of weeks. Now, a month ago, on October 8th, the SBA releases a new forgiveness application form, which is called the 3508S. So when this happened, the banks told everyone, don't do the PPP application for forgiveness until we update the new form in the system. And just to remind everyone, now we have 3 different PPP forgiveness application forms. We have the 3508, the 3508EZ, and the 3508S, which depending on your case, you're going to have to fill out one of these 3 PPP forgiveness application forms. If you want more information on which application you have to file in your case, watch this video. It is linked here at the top, and also we will provide a link to this video below in the description of this video. So once again, a month ago, the SBA releases the 3508 forgiveness application form. The banks were telling us that now we needed to wait until they put the new form in the portal. And this they actually did pretty fast. Once the SBA released the new form, like in a couple of days later, you went into the bank's forgiveness portal and you will see the new 3508S form. So that was good. So when we saw that, we started sending in all the PPP forgiveness application forms to our clients. And we were super happy that we were finally taking a step forward in this PPP forgiveness process. This is a process that we have been waiting for a long time. So we were feeling good that we were getting something done. Now, what happened was that we did all the applications in different banks. We sent in all the necessary documentation based on SBA rules. And then a couple of days later, we started hearing back from the banks. And they were asking for a lot of unnecessary documentation and a lot of unnecessary things that are not in compliance with the SBA rules. And this is how we go back to feeling like this. We really are frustrated with the banks right now because, for example, we send in a PPP application form for many self-employed individuals, and the banks respond, we cannot process your PPP loan applications because you did not send your payroll documents. So we told them, well, this person is self-employed. He doesn't have payroll. And then the bank said, oh, that's right. So now send me the rent and the utility bills. And we're like, well, for this case, he doesn't have to send it because he's self-employed. He doesn't have an office space. He works out of his home. That's just one case. We really are getting a lot of banks asking for unnecessary documentation. And I don't know why. We really feel that the banks aren't prepared. And we have been almost showing the banks, look, this is what the SBA says that needs to be provided to you. And they still are asking for a lot of documentation that if you read the SBA rules, you do not have to send in. Now, the SBA did say that each bank is going to have their own process, but we feel that they are delaying this on purpose. Now, that's the question. Are banks delaying this process on purpose? Our opinion is yes, and this is our opinion. It is our speculation that the banks are delaying the PPP forgiveness process on purpose because they're waiting on Congress to approve the PPP auto forgiveness law. This is a law that has been proposed in Congress now for several months now, that it'll basically provide automatic forgiveness to all PPP loans under $150,000. And I get it, the banks have a good reason to delay this and to wait to see if this law is approved, because almost 88% of all PPP loans are under $150,000. So if this law gets approved, that means that the banks do not have to do a lot of work due to PPP forgiveness. So I get it and I understand it, but then banks don't start sending emails to the business owners telling them to start the process, because basically we're wasting time. Okay, there's a lot of work that goes into this and we really don't want to waste time. Okay, now before we discuss how to proceed with your PPP forgiveness process and the solution of what we're getting from the banks right now, if you're getting valuable information in this video, please click the like button or share this information with other business owners that can take advantage of this information. Also, in the comments below, please answer the following question: what has been your PPP forgiveness experience with your bank? And if you're getting a good experience with your bank, put the name of the bank below. We really want to know what banks are doing a good job at this. Okay? Now, our recommendation right now is to wait. We really are advising our clients, let's just wait. We really feel that after this election process is over, that Congress will act more quickly to see if this law is getting approved or not. Remember that there's still a lot of time to apply for PPP forgiveness. And I think that the best thing everybody can do right now is to wait. If you still want to start your PPP forgiveness process with your bank, go ahead and do so, but prepare yourself to get a lot of feedback or getting your process held back from the bank. At least that has been our experience for the last 3 weeks, where we have submitted a lot of PPP forgiveness applications with several banks. And this is what we have seen. Okay, so our recommendation to everyone that has a PPP loan, let's just wait a little bit longer. Let's wait till this presidential election finishes, and we really think that Congress is going to act upon this as soon as this election process is over. Okay? Now, thank you for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. Also, remember to click the notification bell so you get notified when we upload new content, and watch this suggested video where we show you how the PPP loan program is going to affect your business taxes. Okay? Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.